Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Hawaii Island police arrested a 13-year-old boy early today after he allegedly posted a threat to his school in an Instagram chat group. The police department said that the boy wrote that he had a shotgun and expressed bringing it to school to possibly cause harm. Police stressed that there is no imminent threat to any Hawaii Island school. Patrol officers arrested the boy at his home in Puna at 12:30 a.m. and released him to his parents by 5 a.m. pending investigation. Investigating officers from the department's juvenile aid section recovered a broken BB gun that resembled a shotgun. Hawaii's Department of Health reported 13 new coronavirus deaths today and 124 additional infections. The latest figures bring the state's virus death toll to 944 and the total number of infections since the start of the pandemic to 84,814. 9 of the recent deaths were on Oahu, 2 on the Big Island, and 1 on Kauai. In the past 7 days, Hawaii health officials have reported 48 new virus-related fatalities, which equals 5% of the state's total COVID death toll. Today's new infection cases include 67 on Oahu, 22 on Hawaii Island, 11 on Maui, 10 on Kauai, 1 on Molokai, and 13 Hawaii residents who were diagnosed outside the state. The number of active coronavirus cases fell below 1,600 for the first time since midsummer as a surge in Delta variant infections continues to ease. Active infections are those reported to the state in the past 14 days. A Big Island judge has found a woman not guilty of murder in the death of a 3-year-old foster child she was caring for. Chastity Alcosiba Mackenzie opted to go to trial before a judge instead of a jury. She pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder for the death of Fabian Garrett Garcia. On July 25, 2017, the boy was found lifeless and lying face down beside a pool of his vomit on a bed in a Waimea home. Alcosiba Mackenzie reported the toddler fell from a bench while wearing virtual reality glasses. West Hawaii Today reported that Judge Wendy DeWeese said state prosecutors had failed to provide proof beyond a reasonable doubt of Alcosiba Mackenzie's guilt. The judge said there was reasonable doubt as to when the child was injured and, while rare, an accidental fall could have caused his death. The Hawaii Department of Health has been awarded a $2.2 million federal grant to train, deploy, and engage community health workers in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention grant will be distributed over 3 years. Kapi'olani Community College, University of Hawaii's John A. Burns School of Medicine, and Hawaii Public Health Institute will use the money to train and deploy community health workers statewide. The effort will include recruiting individuals with relevant language, cultural, and community knowledge. Hawaii health officials said efforts will be focused on historically undeserved areas and populations that have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. Finally, attorneys for former Washington State football coach Nick Rolovich have sent a letter to the university appealing his firing for refusing to get the coronavirus vaccine. Rolovich's lawyers say school officials did not conduct a fair process to determine whether he should receive a religious exemption to the state's mandate that all state employees must be vaccinated. The letter says Athletic Director Pat Chun overturned a decision by the university's Human Resource Services to grant Rolovich a religious exemption to the vaccination mandate. Rolovich, who is also a former Hawaii head football coach, has said he is Catholic, but the Catholic Church has not prohibited vaccinations against COVID-19. In fact, Pope Francis has urged Catholics to get vaccinated as an act of love. Rolovich's lawyers say he intends to file a lawsuit over his firing. It's Aloha Friday and we have a special treat for you. I got a chance to chat with Hawaii's own BET. We talked about their new song coming out, new music video, and other things in the works. So check it out. Aloha guys, we're here at Star-Advertiser in the studio and I am sitting next to everybody's favorite, BET, big every time. We got JD, Danny P, and Papa T. So aloha guys, welcome. Thank you for coming. So this is amazing. I was just telling them that, you know, I'm nervous sitting next to them because I grew up listening to them all the time. You hear them at the radio, concerts, everything. So how did this all begin? Because I want to know. How did this start?
Way back in the day. Like around 93 maybe. Papa T was playing in a band. That was the lead singer, Diane. She was good friends with my mom. And when I came back from school, from Samoa, you know, my auntie, she was always saying, tell me how to come down and step up with the band and meet Papa T. So I went down one night and we met, and then from there just started doing music.
Gigging together.
Yeah, and then around 2009, you know, I had to step off for a second, and then that's where we got Daddy P right here, stepped in, and then I came back a couple years ago and got started back up, and here we are.
Right on. You can watch our full interview on our Star-Advertiser's Facebook page or Instagram or YouTube, and go ahead and follow BET's Instagram. Mahalo. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Are you ready to score big? Make sure to check out the Honolulu Star-Advertiser's Football Fever every Monday through Wednesday for your official ballot to play and enter for a chance to win $500 weekly or the chance to win the grand prize, a Big Green Egg Kamado Grill. Match or beat the score and you qualify to win. Don't forget to drop off your entry at select Long's Drugs locations. Good luck! Special thanks to sponsors Long's Drugs, Hawaiian Telecom, and Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu.